Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SF1 here for round 5, the Austrian Grand Prix held at the Red Bull Ring. We are with GP1 this evening, SF1 Roads and Comms booth by myself. I'm going to probably be by myself quite a bit this season. But yeah, here in short qualifying, a lot of guys making their return. Eke's back after having an off week last week. A couple other guys in here. We'll give a nice shout out to the brand new AlphaTauri driver for GP1 as well. Waited the 3-week submission time. He is now in. Volcon is back here racing with us, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be a nice packed race. 19 drivers as well. We do have a reserve in the likes of Bilges, who's in that Racing Point team manager. He's going to fill in for that Racing Point team this evening. So let's see. He has his teammate Mama here, because I believe Smids did leave, unfortunately. So yeah, but a lot of packed action happening in GP3, one of the cleanest races they had so far this season. So big shout out for those guys. GP2 was a quite a bit different story. I'm surprised that those guys, including myself, had more contact than what most of us should have had to begin with. But let's see, who is the first one that is out on track? I believe that it's going to be Eke, who is on a flyer. So we're going to stay on board with Eke, see what kind of time he can put down. I'm expecting it definitely to be probably 102, maybe mid 102. A lot of guys are running 102s this evening. And I mean, even one of the guys in GP2 ran a 102. It is the time to get on this track. I absolutely love this track. But we'll stay on board with Eke, see what kind of time he can get. He is doing his time on a soft compound. Typically, this race, 36 laps, you can definitely do a soft to medium compound run. But if anything happens in case of an early incident, you can definitely take the hards. If you have to lap or pit lap 1 or 2, you can probably take the hards the whole way to the end. But we shall see what happens this evening. Eke coming up to the penultimate corner. And one more right-hander before the start-finish line straight. Let's see what time he can put in. Goes just a bit. DRS is his. He's going to go 103 flat right off the gate. Enzo goes a 103.1. So Enzo was actually just ahead of him. A couple guys now crossing the line. I believe the two Red Bulls are on an out lap. Yep, they're going to start their lap now. Let's jump down to, is that JML? That's actually Harrison, who's crossed 103.9 on a medium compound. Where's JML going to cross? He goes third with a 103.6 on a set of softs. As Eke, it keeps telling me that. Did he go and improve his time a little bit more? SF1 Top puts in a 103.2 to put himself P3 currently in this session. So the Renault team might have some pace going on this evening. Could have a strong race. We know the Red Bull team definitely has a strong team this evening. They always are right up there in qualifying. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Nope, looks like it's going to stay there with me for the entire race. Schuf now coming across the line. What time is he going to go? He's going to want a 3.7. Where's his teammate going to be? Goes top of the board. The first one in the twos. It's going to be a 102.9 for Mattis Gamer Boss. Jono is on a flyer as well. A couple guys pulling in the pits. I believe it's a Mercedes duo that are pulling into the pits. I believe that Renault is going to pull into the pits as well. Just looking through. Soap invalidates his lap. Hellboy adds a tag to his name. Just notice Hellboy puts a TX3 with his teammate Soap. So that nice little partnering. A couple guys are moving to the medium compound as well. Carlos Jono has gone, no assist. I just saw that lockup. If you guys hear anything in the background, that is definitely my daughter. She is having one heck of a day. She's playing on the floor right next to me, so if she gives you guys a holler, she's just saying hello. Let's see, we have yellows in the penultimate corner. Not sure what that's for. Oh, we have a... That's got to be Jono, probably, I think. It was Jono. But Stig runs a 103.9 on a medium compound. I'm not sure who Jack is. Jack has joined. Jono has left left the traction behind. Yeah, he's definitely spun out. Probably one of the hardest traction places here at this track when you're running no assist. It's definitely the first corner, and then I'd say the second corner. Let's see. Senna is still sitting in the pits. Soap is going to pull it into the pits. We have Hellboy in the pits as well. Volcon makes his return. He's going to go for a flyer. Looks like he's already playing some teammate games there. The teammate might have been giving him a cheeky toe, but he hasn't validated this lap, so he's going to have to give it another go. Is he going to pull into the pits? Yeah, he's going to pull into the pits. Almost loses going into the pits. We did catch that Volcon. Let's see how Zero does this evening. Always right up there on pace-wise. Let's see if he can get himself in the top 5 this evening. Looks like Stig has improved on a second run on the mediums to 103.9, putting him P8. I believe Zero backed out of this lap. Dark Monk, I'm having my James Hunt style, we won't say that, family-friendly break before I go out and go on Zero. Alright, we're going to jump up with the Alfa Romeo driver, Hubdy, who is on a flyer. Let's see what kind of time he can get in on those medium compounds. It's going to be 104 point, or it's going to be 105 flat. I believe he's going to start pushing this lap. I think he was just, might have been putting those tires up. He's got a, Red Bull comes out just ahead of him. Hopefully that Red Bull knows to move. He does. Mattis Gamer Boss pulls off to the side. Gamer Boss coming out in another set of soft compounds. How are you guys doing this evening? How is everybody's weekend going so far? If you guys are excited about the return next week to the Bahrain Grand Prix, real life Formula 1 coming back, it's going to be very interesting to see some of the new teams like Aston Martin, what they can do if they carry over some of the success they had from that Racing Point car last season. I'd expect them probably the first season definitely going to be fighting for at least 4th to 5th in the championship. I think McLaren might have a nice little sneaky look at third again, but here comes Hubdy. Can he improve on his 105? I think he invalidated that last, so here he goes. Sitting on a 104.9, good enough for P11. Jump down. Hellboy's now on a flyer as well. Let's see what the McLaren driver can do. I don't know if it's just me, ladies and gentlemen, but I think this sky is starting to turn just a bit cloudy. We might see a little bit of rain in the race. Yeah, running 8. For a bit. Stig, I can't offer you any advice at this point. Let's see what Hellboy can put on the board time-wise. Bill has retired. He is reserved, so he's going to have to start from the back. But here comes Hellboy. Goes P8 with a 103.7. I believe that the Mercedes duo is back for another run. Volcon is on a flyer as well. See what he can do on those soft compound. Senna. Jono's giving it another go on the soft compound. Really fighting the traction on that car. As Carlos mentioned, he did move to no assist. See if he can round up a lap this evening. Take a look at some of the other guys ahead. Those clouds are starting to come in. But these guys, the way these guys are running, you know, with the medium compound, makes me wonder if they actually do have any rain coming in. I just missed it, but Enzo pops in the fastest time this evening so far in the session with a 102.8, good enough for provisional pole as we stand with 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. He does have a car coming up just behind him. Okay, now on another flyer, it looks like turned up, so he's definitely going to make this one count. Want to ride with, who is that going to be? That is going to be SF1 Stig. We'll ride with SF1 Stig for a lap here at the Red Bull Ring. Give him a little bit of TV time. Coming up to turn 1 with a break at the 50-meter board. Hard right, easy on the exit because it can invalidate unless there's a car crash in front of you, like it happened to me on Friday. Then you have to go really wide, and there is rain right at the end of the session, so this is going to be all for the marbles. Can these guys get a lap stuck in? I think Senna might have just missed his opportunity. Senna and his little James Hunt moment might have cost him a bit to qualify up high here. Depends on how fast this rain comes and puts a damper on the track. But SF1 Stig hard left here, hit the curb, don't go too wide. Another left sets a purple sector 2, so he is flying. He might have been validated, he does. That's just pushing a little bit too hard. Eke has retired from the session, looks like. Yeah, I think he's down from the pits. Easy there, Stig. There is Soap just ahead of you. We'll see. I think Stig's going to stay off. Is Senna going to go for one? No, I think he's going to stay in the pits as well. Who else is on a flyer? Shoof, can he? No, he's invalidated. Jono's invalidated. SF1 Tom is having a bit of problems. He's invalidated. Parnell pulls over to the side. Harrison is going to give it a go. Let's jump on board with Harrison. Can he get himself closer? I think the rain's really starting to affect the track now. I don't think anybody's going to be able to improve. If they do, they have some mighty grip going on. Yeah, I think this might actually be Enzo's because I'm watching with Harrison right now. I don't think he's improving on his time. I think he's going to pull into the pits. Enzo's retired from the session too, so I think that might be it for the qualifying. I believe that some of these guys... Ooh, Harrison almost loses it for going into the pits. Pulls into the pits. That's going to be SF1 Harrison's qualifying over with. Hubdy has retired from the session from 5th or 16th actually. Yeah, I think these guys are going to start retiring as JML is into the wall, it looks like. Missing an end plate on the front left. Yeah, Gamer Boss is missing an end plate as well. I think the track is turned. Who do we have coming out? Amandale's going to give it a shot though on an intermediate compound. Maybe a little bit of practice for himself. It seems drivers were caught out. Stig said that there is no mention of rain. I think that's happened to us a couple times actually. Volkanen's retired. Senna has retired, so Senna couldn't even get a lap in this evening, unfortunately. So he's going to start P17. JML is retired. Soap's going to give it a go. If he puts even one lap in, he'll start P17, it looks like. So let's see if he can make this one count. Just one space up. Jono has retired. And there's a close. Luckily for Soap, he's just on an out lap. We'll ride with the McLaren driver as he sets a lap here on his intermediate compound. He's the only one that's going to be giving it a go here. Mama is retired from the session as well. Might be an early qualifying this evening. Oh, and Soap loses out. He's lost the back end of the car. Is he going to continue on? Harrison has retired from the session. Is Soap going to give it a go? We'll stay on board with him, see what comes of it. Mamba retired on track, so good to keep that information for the stewards. We'll jump on board with Soap as we go for a lap around the Red Bull Ring with intermediates on. Weather turned quite quickly here. Easy on the throttle here. Going up the hill. If it is a dry race, you'll see a lot of guys battle for position coming up to this hard right-hander. Easy on the throttle as well. Here, you can see the car twitch and step out on the rear end. No DRS though, I think. I'm not getting any kind of indication or notification or anything like that. You just notice that Amandale is on a set of intermediates as well. We're staying on board with Soap, see if he can get himself a lap on the board and start P17. Ooh, rain caught me out. I think it caught a couple people out there, Hubdy. Hellboy has retired from the pits. Let's see if Soap gets this one in. Don't go too wide, you'll invalidate. Oh, someone stepped the car out. Crosses the line and goes 112.9, but good enough to put himself P17 ahead of Bill, who unfortunately can't set a lap because he is a reserve. And then Senna, who's got caught out completely by the rain, didn't have enough time to even put a lap in, so he had to retire. Let's see Armadale's. Armadale's just doing laps as well. That camera angle, it is pointless. I want to, if there are a couple camera angles I could write down and send the coders and say, we don't need this, we don't want it, that would have been one of them. Amadale, I think he's just putting laps in. He's up 5 seconds on his time. Amadale's gonna give it another lap too, as well as Soap. Soap, whoa, Soap has lost it. He's got to be careful. Where has Soap gone? There he is. Soap's gonna give it another go as well. As you can see, Armadale's run wide. I think Soap's trying to chase Armadale here for a small little qualifying race. I imagine 11 down. Oh no, Armadale's just pinned it into the wall, trying to, I think, retire himself, and Soap's on. Okay, guys, let's be serious for a second. I know Soap's trying, but he's losing. But you guys don't need to put laps in on these tires unless there is rain coming. It's interesting. Oh, Armadale has just crashed himself out. Esteban Carlos, that might need to be looked at. That is a no-no as well. I don't think that Soap's gonna do the same. We'll see. Hopefully he pulls in the pits. We have 20 seconds left on this qualifying. And he's lost it. Jeez. Meanwhile, give me an idea of what you guys think the top 5 in Bahrain next week is gonna be. I told him to retire, he took it literally. Yeah, but not on track. Actually, I'm going on wet. I said one stick giving us a strategy call. So pulls into the pits, I'm sure he's gonna retire at this point. There you guys have it. What a qualifying. Rain came late and pretty much called anybody's bluff, so nobody could improve after, I think it was last 5 minutes to go. But Enzo, in that Williams seat, grabs the pole position here for the Austrian Grand Prix. We'll give you guys a full rundown of the results in just a moment once the game loads. That's my daughter in the background. She's she's rattling her toy. Come on, results. Loon says Perez to win, and they kick me off the results. That's great. That's lovely to see. But I'll give you guys a look once we get in. I'll go to the race director and give you guys a rundown. And then we'll go beyond to the points. Give you guys a full look at the championship points as we go into round 5. All right, let's go to race director, shall we? All right, Enzo grab pole. We have Manus Gamer Boss in P2. We have JML P3, Eke P4. We have Amadale P5, Harrison P6, Paranel P7, SF1 Tom P8. We have Volcon P9, Hellboy P10, Jono P11, Shoof P12. We have SF1 Stig P13, Zero P14, Mamas P15. We have Hubdy P16, Soap P17, Senna is P18, and we have Bill in P19. Click out of that as we wait to get ready to go. It is 56 on the mark, so probably around 02, 03 would be when we can expect these guys to ready up. But in the meantime, we'll give you guys a look at the combined championship so far coming into round 5. We have Ferrari still leading the way at the top, number 1. We have Alfa in second. We have Williams in third. Mercedes climb up the board past Red Bull last week, fourth, Red Bull fifth. We have Racing Point holding on to sixth. We have Renault in seventh. We have Haas in eighth. We have McLaren in ninth, and we have AlphaTauri sitting in 10th currently still. But we'll give you guys another look. We'll give you guys a look at the Drivers' Championship. So far, coming into round 5, we have Harrison leading the charge, trying to defend that title from last season, holding on. We have Mattis Gamer Boss just behind him. We have JML, his teammate. What a strong showing so far this season for JML in P3. We have Zero in 4th. We have Eke 5th. We have Amandale in 6th. We have Hellboy in 7th. We have Enzo in 8th. We have Senna in 9th. Paranel holds on to 10th. SF1 Stig is 11th. We have Tom in 12th. Hubdi 13th. Soap 14th. Shuf is 15th. We have Mama in 16th. Jono is 17th. And Volkan makes his debut this evening for that AlphaTauri. So we'll see what he can do. I believe he is starting 9th on the grid. So everybody should have. No, they won't. So the guys that set their laps on those soft compounds are going to have to start the race on a soft or medium compound. But I'm going to rest my voice just a bit before this kicks off. I will be with you guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We should be going in just about 2 or 3 minutes time. Be right there. Let's get this race going. Can't wait, guys. Looks like we're about ready to go here at the Austrian Grand Prix. 36 laps, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this points table off the board so you guys can see the formation lap. That is what we're going to begin with. I'm super excited about this. So you guys can see, they gave them a different strategy, soft to hards for some of the guys up front, but I don't believe that's what they're going to run. Get this Delta up for you guys. We have Enzo starting the race here from P1 and that Williams team looking to push their way up in that combined constructors. SF1 Tom was disqualified. Volcom was disqualified, putting themselves on that naughty step, that famous naughty step we talk about here at SF1. My daughter is literally right at my feet. She's playing with my feet. It's funny. All right, back to the action, guys. Sorry. Let's get the tire situation actually up if we can. We can see a lot of guys going for the medium compound. We do have two stuck right in the back there. We have Mama and Hubdi opting to go for the soft compound run prior to the medium compound run. I don't think anybody's going to touch the hard compounds unless there's an incident tonight. Could be wrong. You guys are full rundown of the guys on track. Alright. I was supposed to look at SF1 Tom's helmet too, because he has a new helmet, but he's gone and DQ'd himself from Formation Lab, so sorry SF1 Tom, cannot do that yet. You'll have to wait further on. I'm hoping we don't have that Delta Lab glitch tonight. Yes, the famous Delta Lab glitch that happened 2 weeks in a row from opposite sides of McLaren. Let's hope that does not happen this evening. We'll see. Enzo pulling up to his spot. Run down the rest. A couple guys now pulling up to the very spot to start this race. Ladies and gentlemen, just waiting for those 5 red lights. And it looks like we're about ready to go. Can I get a better camera angle than this? Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. 5 red lights. There we go. 5 red lights are lit here at the Austrian Grand Prix, and we are away. Let's see. Looks like Enzo gets a good start. There is the Red Bull on the inside. He's going to put through. Looks like they're going to get close. Enzo holds onto the lead. So the Red Bull's going to pull right behind everybody else, making it through turn 1 quite nicely. Wow. Okay, that was how you do it, guys. That is exactly how you do it. Everybody coming up to turn 2. Looks like Red Bull does get ahead. Both Williams right there pushing. Look at these 2 Williams fighting the Red Bull. The Red Bull's going to be strung out here to try to defend. They're going to go 3 wide. This is going to be close. Williams pokes it in the inside. It's going to... Oh, Williams pushed the Red Bull out just a bit wide. So now the Williams 1-2. I think that might be a look at the stewards a little bit later on. A little aggressive on the side of the Williams. Not sure which driver it was. Let's jump on board with some of the track action with Red Bull here. Red Bull driver following the AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo team. Put that Delta up for you guys as soon as we get back to first lap. Red Bull's thinking about the inside move on the Linus corner. That is a place that you typically don't want to pass. Alright, there we go. First lap is on the board, and the Delta's all screwy on myself, so hopefully it fixes itself in a couple of moments. And you can see Jono is the first one to get a 3-second time penalty. And they're telling me DRS is enabled. This is only lap 2, so don't get yourself all crazy here, Codemasters. It's lap 2. DRS is not yet available. Mama has retired from the race. What has happened? We have a full safety car on lap 2 here. Schuf gets a 5-second for severe collision with SF1 Stig. Alright, so lap 1 clean as a whistle. Lap 2, not so much. Oh, I can't say lap 1. There was a bit of an incident with the push. So we'll see what these guys do now that they have a safety car. Will any of these guys in the soft compound box? I don't think they will. There is no reason to. How did he lose it there? I'm not sure. But we do have a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how long this stays out. See if any of these guys decide to pit. Enzo stays out, Amadeo stays out, Eke stays out, Harrison stays out, Arenel stays out, JML stays out. They're all staying out except for Volkan. Volkan is going to pit as well as SF1 Stig. Where's Stig going to go? We'll stay on board with Volkan and Stig, see what these guys opt to do in the pits here. Unless Stig has damage of some sort. Yeah, he does. Volkan didn't. Volkan just moved to the mediums. Stig is going to get a brand new front wing and put on a hard compound to try to take those to the end. I know Stig has had some unlucky moments so far this season. There might be another one there. End of sector 1 on the straight. Unless his brake pedal didn't work. Oh no, Hubby's lost connection. Hopefully he can get himself back in. But Enzo leads this race with his teammate just behind him. After really fighting that Red Bull in the opening first couple corners. On board with Harrison, title defender from last season. See what he can see so far on the track. Clear as a whistle, so I don't think any rain's going to be here. I mean, that could change though. I've been wrong before. Arch should go to the end. Yeah, they should, but how much pace are you going to lack towards this laps? That's my concern. Harrison warming those tires now. Decade just ahead. take a look down through the field. Supposed to look at this man's new helmet. And from what I saw, it was mostly yellow. So, if I get a better camera angle of it in a second or two. It seems it's a bit yellow with a little bit of gray and black. Alright. Looks like everybody is on the pact of this, so the safety car should be in this time around. Abdi has joined, could get him back in. Hopefully he can get himself in control of that car. Sitting 15th right now on a set of soft compounds, so he should have the base advantage of the guys ahead of him on those medium compounds. Looks like he's just taking control of the car. I think. I can't be sure. Safety car is in this lap. Race control does inform us. So Enzo will have the right to set the pace. You have to wait for the safety car to pull up forward and pull into the pits. So Enzo is going to be the one that sets the pace for this restart. Oh, ho, ho. Eke got a little close for comfort on the back of that Williams there. We'll actually jump with Eke for the restart here. When is Enzo going to pull away? Here we go. Enzo now makes the move to go. His teammate follows. Looks like a lot of guys didn't see any bluff in that. They're going to follow him too. Eke's going to get a run. Jump on board with Eke coming up to turn 1. He's going to go for the inside. He's going to opt for the outside. Amadeo is going to give him a bit of a squeeze. Eke is flying. Jono gets another 3-second time penalty. Ice Spirit coming in. Harrison looking at the back of Eke. Pernell right there in P5. Gotta keep a look at some of the other deltas. A lot of these guys are really close to the restart. Looks like a brand new race. As you see the hassle of Jono lock up pretty heavily. Zero had to counteract that. Hunica is in the house. What is going on, Hunica? Harrison now putting pressure on the Renault driver just ahead. Let's look at the back of Amadeo. Amadeo's already missed out on 1.2 seconds of his teammate. Let's look at his rearview mirror. He has Eke right behind him. Harrison is looking at a charge too. DRS should be available next lap around. Enzo sets a fast lap in the race. A lot of guys jostling for position down here as GamerBoss is going to go for a look on Paranel. It doesn't look like it's going to happen just yet. Jono's just behind. These guys really pushing the limits in these cars to try to get themselves around. Wait until the DRS is available. It's going to be a train of towing. But look, out wide. GamerBoss gets it for a switchback on Paranel. It might make it stick. Hold on, my daughter's messing around with the wires. I had to move her quick because she was going to go at Xbox button. She's turning around to look at it again. Alright, right back to the action. Harrison now just behind Eke. DR should be available this time around. Enzo pulls through. Let's see if they can... Jono right now. And Shoof are the two that sit with a time penalty. Lovely aerial camera. GamerBoss has serious straight line speed. He's keeping... Yes, she's keeping me on my toes for sure today. Jono gets another time penalty. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to rack those up quite quickly, which could cost him a lot in this race. Eke is still staying. Amadeo is now getting closer to his teammate. I wonder if Enzo made a slight mistake. We'll stay on board with the leader here. Enzo still pushing that Williams. He does have his teammate just behind him. Let's jump on board with Amadeo. Final corner going up DRS. We do have an AlphaTauri that's out. Volkan has spun. I'm not sure if there's an incident involved, but here's Jono's going to pass him there in Sector 3. Amadeo now has... JML gets a 3-second time penalty. Amadeo has DRS on his teammate. Here we go. JML and Manus Gamer Boss all making a move. Eke runs out wide. These guys, I told you once this... Will Blinker Soap appear today? Hopefully not. Gamer Boss now back up to P5 after that early lap 1 aggressive move by the Williams, sending him a bit wide into the gravel. He's pushing though to catch back up. A lot of these guys, everybody in the lead right now. No penalties to their name. All of them within 3/10 of each other. So this lead is not very substantial. Jump on board with Enzo, give you guys a rear view mirror. Teammate is right there. Eke is right there. We have Harrison right there. Enzo just gets a great final run out of that corner though. Gamer Boss, that's the fastest lap of the race. 105.9. I think we're... Oh, Amadeo gets a time penalty to his name. Stig gets a time penalty to his name. Amadeo having a look, not close enough. Eke is right behind. If anything happens in between those two teammates, could have a Nico Rosberg and a Lewis Hamilton incident. Gotta take a look at some of the other guys that are having quite a battle here. So we have Hubdy now right behind SF1, Senna. All of them have DRS on each other, so it is a train of DRS. Dono one down on the line right now, 21 seconds behind Volkan. Volkan is 12.9 seconds. I wonder if Volkan has any damage. No, he does not, so he must have just lost control of the AlphaTauri. Not sure. I gotta keep a look at these. Zero. Paranel's pulling into the pits to pit early, looks like, to get off those soft compounds. This is really early. I wonder if he's gonna go for a 2-stop. That's going to send everybody up a position. The train, the DRS train, though, is quite ridiculous here. All these guys at the top. Volkan gets himself a time penalty. Wonder how many time penalties we're going to have this evening. As you can see, Harrison's really trying to press around. Eke has DRS though as well. Oh, Harrison's going to go for an inside look. There's the inside nose in the Mercedes. Jono gets a 3-second time penalty. Is that going to be Harrison up in position? It looks like it's going to be the case. We have a Sector 3 yellow. I think Jono is going to pull it into the pits and retire. But he's sitting on the middle of the track, I can tell. Jump to him real quick. He has no front wing, and he's just past the pit entrance, so that's going to be unfortunate. Harrison gets himself a virtual safety car, ladies and gentlemen. So these guys are going to have to back off. Look at the pieces of that ass front wing sitting in there. I think JML and Eke just made contact going into the pits. Don't think there's any damage done to that Mercedes, though. Get off the POV, look up, so a couple guys at the front did not pit. They're going to stay on that. They should be able to take those soft compounds about 18 laps or so, depending on how many time or how much wear they put on the in qualifying. Oh, Nightbot, I love your confidence. He loves everybody. He just wants to talk to them. So DSC is still active here. See what happens when it comes back. Harrison's trying to get a move on. We're back to racing now. Zero is right behind these guys, only 2.2 or 2.7, 2.6 now. He is on quite a nice strategy. He's on the medium, so he's going to be able to pit a lot later than the guys ahead of him that are on the soft compound still. Gamer Boss is really pushing it down. Jump on board with the Red Bull driver. You see Harrison and Mercedes get a little out of shape. Let's see if Gamer Boss can get a good run. DRS is now going to be his. These guys both chasing those Williams ahead. Nightbot is the best Fury. He's always present. Elboy gets himself a 3-second time penalty with two Williams up there swapping tow lines, it looks like. I think Harrison just missed out on the DRS range there. He was 1.1 now, so he's out of it. He's not going to have anything to defend against Gamer Boss. Keep an eye on some of the other guys. Schuf is making his way up the pack too, so it could be a really, really good evening for the Red Bull duo. Keep an eye on JML. He's just behind Eke. Both of these guys boxed early for the hard compound underneath that BSC to get kind of a free pit stop out of it. These guys are going to chase each other through the pack. Volcon now chasing down the Alfa Romeo. SF Tom gets a 3-second time penalty. Just trying to keep an eye on it. These guys, I think the softs are starting to go off just a tad. As you can see, Schuf is catching the back of the Renault driver, SF Tom. See if he can get anywhere closer to him. Going up the hill after turn 1. It's going to be a lot closer, it looks like. Only 3/10. He should be able to make a move done here. He's going to go for the inside on SF1 Tom. Hope he gets a 3-second time penalty. Schuf up a position up to P8, or P6, my fault. That is SF1 Tom down. Stig now just behind SF1 Senna. Moving to those hard compounds early on in the race after having to get a new wing put on that Alfa Romeo. Jono gets another 3-second time penalty. I'm keeping an eye on those guys at the top. All of them still staying within the same time. Already lap 13. Out of 36. As Amundale pulls into the pits. Now he's going to stay out on track. Enzo is going to be the guy that pulls into the pits first. Schuf gets himself a 3-second time penalty for multiple points. Yeah, Bill gets himself a time penalty. I haven't checked on Bill. Bill's already up to P10 though. He's fighting these guys quite nicely. Being a GP2 reserve, let's look at the battle going on ahead of him. He has SF1 Senna, a guy he raced a lot last season. Senna winning the title, so getting prompted up to GP1, which he was super, super happy about. Jono has retired from the race in the pits. I think he's had enough with no assists. Sector 3 yellow shouldn't cause anything out of that since he did retire from the pits. Bill locking up just a little bit. Going a bit deep there. I wonder if he's having a bit of control problem. As both Amundale and Gamer Boss is going to stay out on his soft compounds. That's going to put Zero up to P2. Schuf just behind. This could be a battle to watch in a moment's time. Both of them do have the... Now, Schuf has the pit indication. Whoa! Zero got out of control there with the Ferrari. Held onto it quite nicely. Side by side. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of my coffee watching this happen. These two still side by side. It looks like it's going to be Schuf's position. Is Zero going to have a counteract here? Schuf up a position quite nicely up to P2. His teammate leading the way. I wonder if Stig gets another 3-second time penalty. I wonder if Gamer Boss is now going to choose this lap to pull in the pits. He is. I wonder if it was a lap too late though. We'll see. So his teammate's actually going to take the lead of this race. A lot of time penalties are coming in now. We're going to stay on board with these two battling out for the lead currently. Yet to make a pit stop, so I'm sure these guys are going to pound onto the soft compound towards the end. Zero following that Red Bull up the hill. DRS is his. He's going to go for the inside look. Might have overshot it just a bit. We'll jump on board. No, he didn't. He definitely pulled a Ricardo on that one. As you see, Schuf has a little bit of traction problem with the rear end. Medium compounds might be going off just a bit as well, as Tom out still on 15 laps of those soft compounds. Soap and Senna. Wow, what do we have going on here? Stig just behind. We're going to jump on board this battle. Soap goes a bit deep. Ooh, Stig almost made contact with the back of the McLaren. And Bill, oh, Soap has lost he's lost traction, and he spun out just ahead of the Alfa Romeo, woo, right ahead of the Red Bull, sends the other McLaren wide, and that's gonna, oh, cheesy Pete, no, what is that? They're playing ping pong now with Paranel. I'm not sure what for. JML gets a 3-second time penalty. I did see Volkan get another time penalty as well. SF1 Tom into the pits, put on the medium compounds, taken to the end. Eke with a 3-second time penalty. Livid is cheering on Bill with the GP2. Oh geez, what is going on behind these guys? Oh, look at the pack of cars. Enzo, Amandale, JML, all there. Harrison's right behind. Let's jump on board with Harrison's view. I believe JML's going to pull off and let his teammate go. Yeah, these guys ahead are fighting like crazy. This kind of is virtually to the lead. Where's Gamer Boss? Yeah, he's behind them. So the guys ahead are going to have to pit. Except for Stig. I wonder if he can take this hard to the end. He does have a time penalty to his name. Senna is clear as a whistle, so hopefully he can keep that clean, see if he can jump up in the points. But yeah, these guys really going after it. Stay with these guys as much as possible. He's hit the delta everywhere now. Is surprisingly really close. Lap 18 out of 36, pretty much halfway through this Grand Prix. These two having quite a go at each other, the two Williams, and that is allowing Eke to come back here. And Harrison as well. Eke just behind, Harrison just behind. Oh no! Harrison has damage to his front wing. He's chipped off an end plate on the back of the Renault. What has happened to the... Yeah, Eke now has a problem as well. Gamerbot's just behind. He's running board. Does Eke have an issue with the front end of his car? Does he have damage on that wing? Let's jump. No damage. Wonder if he just lost out on those hard compounds a little bit. Enzo gets himself a 3-second time penalty, which is now huge, as Harrison gets himself a 3-second time penalty. The only 3 drivers remaining without a penalty. So Mattis, Gamerboss, and Senna. So these guys all pushing the line. Bill gets himself a 3-second time penalty. I'll give you guys a look at the penalties as an update come lap. Let's do 21. Bill now with the Williams duo just behind him. Is he gonna push? Oh, on the inside. Let's jump on board. Amandale now just behind JML. A little down the order. Oh, I have the gear glitch on Eke. Gamer Boss getting a good run out of that corner. PUBG now looking at the back of the AlphaTauri. DRS should be his. Yeah, it's going to be the case. What is happening to Bill? He's getting overtaken by the other Williams driver. 18 lap mediums compared to 3 laps are definitely going to be the call for that one. Schuf is still holding onto the back of that Ferrari. Schuf 3 seconds to his name. Lap 20, so next lap I'll give you guys a look, because I have a feeling there's going to be more that come in. Schuf is going to go for a look. No, he backs out of it. Senna battling the Williams. Williams making a move up ahead. Look at this. Bill's now clawing Senna back in. See if Bill can get a nice run on his previous GP2 counterpart. He's holding on to the back of that Ferrari quite nicely. A lot of these guys do have a time penalty to their name. Give you guys a run of those penalties in a moment's time. These guys are coming up to lap 21. I haven't forgotten. Amandale chasing his teammates still. Schuf takes the lead from Zero, who's going to box now. Hubsy gets a 3-second time penalty. Sector 2 and 3 yellow. That is a Renault. Or is that Soap again? That's Soap. Something has happened to Soap. A lot of guys changing positions now. Sector 3 yellow. See Soap getting on his way. Look at the penalties. We have Schuf on 11 seconds. We have Stig on 6 seconds. Enzo and his teammate Amadeo on 3 seconds. Senna is clear as a whistle. JML's on 6 seconds. We have Eke on 3. Mattis Gamer Boss clear as a whistle, so that could be quite deadly towards the end of this race. Hellboy is on 6. And a lot of guys there on 3. We have a set of 3 6s as well. And then Harrison on 3 seconds. So clear though. Jump back to the tires. Take a gander at some of the other guys. Amadeo still chasing his teammate. Darnell making his way through, just chasing Hellboy in that McLaren. Keep an eye on some of the other guys. Hubsy on a fresh set of mediums, 9 laps on him. He is looking at the back of the AlphaTauri. Harrison has jumped down to P16 to fix his wing. So this is going to help Gamer Boss really in the championship standings. And who's decided to pit? It is going to be SF1 Senna, who's in for a new set of soft compounds. To go to the end, lap 22, right on the whistle. Is Bill going to get him here at the pits? Looks like it's going to be the case. No, he's right next to him. He's going to be right next to him. He's both on a set of soft compound. All right, this might turn into the battle this evening. I know these guys are GP1, but this battle, a brewing battle since last season. These guys both know each other quite well in GP2. Bill on his fresh set, and Senna's on a fresh set. Stig, can you please stop getting time? Please, please. You are killing me. But he is battling the Williams duo just ahead of him. He does have a hard compound. These guys have fresh mediums, so it's going to be quite a battle indeed. Stig looking at the back of Amandale. Up the hill now. Amandale, I think, is playing the security guard for Enzo, trying to hold off SF1 Stig. And Eke is now making a charge at the back of the Mercedes. Enzo, a little bit of contact in the rear end there. Amadale's just holding him right behind him. Arenell gets a 3-second time penalty. I would be curious about this man, and this man as well. He's starting to charge. Zero! What a move on those guys! 3 wide. No, this is not going to end well. 3 wide. Oh no! That was questionable driving, to say the least. Not sure what McLaren and AlphaTauri were battling for, but they had a Ferrari right behind them. Let's jump on board with SS1 Tom. Look at what's going on ahead of him. Gamer Boss picks up a 3-second time penalty, so that could be a big factor towards the end of this race. Zero now trying to get around. Hubsy gets another 3-second time penalty. Perno really putting those shoulders out on that. AlphaTauri. Hellboy goes really wide. Oh, jeez, feet. Oh my goodness. SF1 Tom is going to go for it. This is absolutely maddening. Schuf gets the fastest lap of the race so far, and they're going to go 3 wide in turn 2, which is never going to work. But somehow they do all come out of it, except for Soap going off into the gravel there. Put Zero up in position to back up to P7 after quite a small, fight. Yeah, exactly. Fun Carthos. Stig still trying to hold on to the back of the Williams duo. He does have quite a few penalties to his name though, so I think JML is right behind to take that podium. If this holds at the end of the race, we have 24 laps out of 36, 25 now, so we have just about 11 laps remaining. Sorry, my daughter's eating strawberries and it's absolutely hilarious. The GamerBot's now right on the back of that Ferrari. Let's see if he can have a move. Oh, the back end steps out on him just a tad. Can he get closer? Have a good run. Oh, Zero is on a set of soft compounds, so Zero's pace should start to improve by lap. Oh man. All right, take a look down. There's only one driver. Actually, no, there's two. I was gonna push myself to say there's only one driver left without a time penalty. Senna is chasing Hubdy now. So on fresh set of softs, chasing Volkan, Stig into the pits. Harrison puts a 3-second time penalty to his name, so he's up to 6. I wonder what Stig's going for here. He's going to go the last 10 laps with a soft compound. Hubdy gets a 5-second for speeding into the pit lane. That is gone. Not his. That's not exactly what you want to do. Stig got really close to that pit exit. He's kind of come out on P12 with a fresh set of softs. Harrison just behind. So it's really opened up now for these two guys to pull away. Take a look at Eke, see if he can chase down JML just ahead. Both of them on a hard compound, and Zero's on a soft compound, really putting the time in. SF1 Tom chasing down Mattis Gamer Boss. Gamer Boss does have damage, I can see on the front left of his wing. He is missing an end plate. I'm not sure where that might have occurred. On board with SF1 Tom. Dude, that's not where you want to go for a move. Follow in the toe until you get to the start-finish line. Use this DRS to get around. Gamer Boss is going to pull the inside. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. Tom did a nice switchback. DRS is now going to be his going up the hill. He should have a good run here. Gamer Boss is going to hold the inside line. Looks like that is going to be a job done for SF1 Tom. Up. No! Gamer Boss is going to come back after it. A little bit of contact made. Shoulders are out here at Austria. Gamer Boss now has DRS on run on SF1 Tom. Gamer Boss is going to send one. Oh, that's not exactly where you wanted to do it. We've seen that kind of move before and it never pans out. This is just going to help this man climb further and further up this table. Once they cross that line, let's see how long or how high he can get. Stig now on the back of the Racing Point reserve. Zero now pulling ever so closer to that where the Renault just ahead. JML is right there, so Eke has pulled the gap down between himself and JML. Gold, thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Eke's gonna go for a move on the inside, side by side. And there's a little bit of a touch. Eke puts the shoulders in, gets the position. Now he's gonna try to block off Zero. Zero's gonna have a run. Stay on board with the looks of JML. PV Soap gets a 3-second time penalty. There's now only one driver without a time penalty this evening. Zero makes a move stick on the outside. He is up to P3 into a podium position. Can JML really fight back? We'll see what the time penalties. I'm not even going to look at him for the rest of the race. I want to see what happens. We have 8 laps remaining here. Stig does get around the Racing Point. He does have SF1 Senna just behind too. I want to watch this one for a little bit. Senna has a fuel light on though, so he's going to be battling that. He's going to have to cut down the lean for a couple moments in the lap. Has DRS now. Definitely know he's not going to use lean on the start straight or this hill climb. Yeah, Bill now closing on the back of SF1 Senna though. Or not SF1 Senna, SF1 Stig. Harrison on the back of Schoof. Gamer Boss is sitting 2.9. I think he has a damaged wing. If there was contact made, I'm sure the stewards will have a clip that is sent to their way. SF Tom gets another 3-second time penalty. Like I said, I'm not going to look at these time penalties, though. I want to see what happens at the end. Really just want to see. Look who's starting to chase down the guys in the lead. We'll see what happens here with 6 laps remaining. This could be one to watch. Eke is chasing him down as well as JML. Sector 2 yellow. That is AlphaTauri of Volcon. Something has happened to Volcon. Hellboy gets a 3-second time penalty. We'll see if this man can pull off the move. Ernell really close to Gamer Boss as well. Let's jump on board with this. That is a move. Stiggs right there in the battle of Hellboy. Ernell in the inside of Gamer Boss. Is he going to have a move? Oh, Gamer Boss is going to think about making a second move like that. We saw that with... Ernell's trying to get around Gamer Boss. Oh, Stiggs going to send one on the inside of Hellboy. Whoa, that was close. Stiggs really trying to press the issue, trying to get around Gamer Boss here. Ernell's made the move around. Gamer Boss giving a bit of a weave. Sector 1 yellow. Volcon has retired from the session. Not sure what for. Where is he? Oh, he's crashing Sector 2. Virtual safety car. I thought it was going to be a safety car. I thought that was going to be a safety car, and I was going to say, oh man, it's going to get real quick. Let's see how this affects anybody. This man, I'm keeping a close eye on this guy. See what happens in the remainder. Hellboy just behind SF1 Stig. Yes, we know that Gamer Boss does have damage to the front right of his wing. Let's see what happens there. Back to racing as we have Shufa gets a drive-through for speeding on the virtual safety car. Gamer Boss really pressing the issue. Can Stig get a good run on him here soon? Stig trying to make a move. Gamer Boss is going to block it out on the outside. Be patient. That is the best thing you could say about this track, is just be patient. This is pretty much not a place I would try to make a move either on the inside. Oh, that's close. Stig should have a good run. He's going to go to the inside here in the last corner. Gets around Gamer Boss there. Ooh, that was close. I thought Gamer Boss might have had some more damage to his thing. Amadale really chasing his teammate, though. Climbing up the hill now. SF1 Stig has a train of cars there with DRS right behind him. Gamer Boss is going to think about it. Oh, he's going to back out of this one as well. Soap gets a 3-second time penalty. Bill and Senna fighting for it. I want to see this battle. Keep an eye on the guys ahead. Wow. Okay. I want to see that battle, but I have to keep an eye on this battle. I'm going to keep it right in the middle with Amandale, Enzo, and Zero really going for it. The more they battle, though, the more this is going to open up to that Renault Eke just behind him. Gamer Boss gets a 3-second time penalty. I think that's definitely for fighting the track. Stig gets another time penalty, which is going to send him right down the order, unfortunately. Here we are. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Amadale really trying to be that security blanket to his teammate just ahead. Enzo's straight line pace is quite incredible. I don't know if it's this Amadale holding back or if these guys behind are running a little bit more wing. Zero getting closer and closer. I think Amadale's trying to speed up his teammate, saying, come on, let's pick up the pace if we can. We have a Ferrari right behind us on brand new softs. Senna gets himself, oh no, there it goes. He was the last guy to have a clean race. So all of these drivers now have a time penalties. We have Sector 2 yellow for something. I'm not sure what that was for. I wonder if it was Senna. Senna is missing a end plate, so that's not... Oh, he's missing a lot of his front wing. That might allow Schoof and a couple of these other guys to catch him with 2 laps to go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Amandale's still holding on to that second. Here comes Zero up the hill. Let's jump on board with Zero's POV. Oh, a bit of a squeeze. Oh, is that much like a Verstappen-esque Charles Leclerc kind of move? Let's just hope we don't have a Lewis Hamilton Albon situation here eventually. But yeah, Zero, you can see Zero's really trying everything he can. Gamer Boss does get around Bill. Bill's not going to get around Gamer Boss. Harrison's right there in the wake in case these guys have an incident. Have to be careful. Let's take a look now. Gamer Boss locks up. Bill's going to go to the inside. Will he hold on? Gamer Boss is going to come back to the racing line. Bill following quite nicely in that Red Bull toe. Harrison trying to make a gain here. Gamer Boss does get another 3-second time penalty. Penultimate lap of this race. Eke is now in DRS range of the guys ahead of him. So is JML. We could have a 5-car battle for the lead and win of this race. Not sure who or what's going to happen. Zero's backed off just a bit. I think he's going to save up to go for one final go at these guys next lap around. He's going to have one more lap. Eke still just behind. Eke just outside of DRS range, but he did cross the detection zone with time in hand. Amandale, at what point do you think, like, okay, Amandale or Enzo, your teammate's coming? I think who's going to take this win? I'm not sure who has the time penalties. I'm not going to look at him either. Abdi now in the back of Shuv. Where is Senna? Senna's gone to P16. Probably a pit for a new front wing. Abdi's going to look for the inside. No, he's not close enough for Shuv. Last lap, probably for these guys. Let's keep it with him. J-Mo gets a 3-second time penalty. Zero's going to have a run into turn 1. No, he's not close enough. Enzo's trying to break the toe. Last hill climb for these guys. What is going to happen? Is Amandale going to go for it? Amandale is thinking about it. Here comes Zero. Zero, is he going to send one in Ricardo-esque? No, he does not. And this man now is right behind him as well. Hellboy gets a time penalty. Keep an eye on these guys in the Williams pack. Last few corners. I have no idea where these guys are going to finish with these time penalties. But that being said, time penalties or no time penalties, this man is going to cross the line in P1. Will it remain? And I saw J-Mel go really wide there at the end. But Enzo is going to cross the line. P1, where are these guys going to finish? It all stays. Eke does get a podium. Zero drops to P4. J-Mel P5. SF1 Tom P6. Stig's going to cross P10 or 7. But I think that's going to change. We'll see. There's a bit of movement there at the end. What are they going to cross? Parnell P8. Harrison P9 as it stands. Madness Gamer Boss P10. So Harrison does get a little bit of points on his competition. Bill finishes P11. Hellboy P12. Shoot P13. Hubby P14. Soap P15. And that is going to put Senna at P16. What a race. Did you like that move? Oh man, what a race indeed. I think Senna overtook somebody at the end there. Driver of the day is going to go to the Ferrari driver of Zero, going from a medium compound run to a soft compound and almost getting a podium. All right, we'll give you guys a rundown of the race results here for round 5. Enzo picks up the win here with his teammate just behind him, so a strong race for the Williams team. Eke right there in third to fill out the podium. We have Zero in P4, JML finishes P5, SF1 Tom P6, SF1 Stig P7, Paranels P8, we have Harrison P9, we have Madness Gamer Boss P10, Bill is 11th, Hellboy 12th, Shoop is 13th, Soap 14th. Senna does overtake Hubdy at the end there on time penalties for 15th, Hubdy 16th. Volcon, unfortunately, a casualty, as well as Jono and Mama. We're going to move on to the podium interviews. I think I'm only going to have one guy here this evening, so we'll get him in right away. I just have to find him. There you are. And he's here. All right, Enzo. Or not Enzo, sorry. Okay. It's gonna be a quick podium because I know the other two guys are off to bed. I know it's really late where you are, so we're gonna make this short and sweet. But congratulations right away on your P3 this evening. What a race indeed. Staying in that toe from the guys fighting all race long. I would have to say the time penalties from this evening really played into factor. I had no idea where you guys were going to finish, but give us a rundown of that P3 result, and just another congratulations, Eke. You have the floor.
Yeah, my race was pretty much a survival battle with I had no vibration from my controller for the slow speed corners on turn 2 and turn 3, so that's why I almost spun like 5 times in that race, so I'm really surprised that I somehow made P3 at the end there.
No, solid P3 though to get back. Yeah, I think a lot of guys were struggling with the, I don't know if it was just the track temperatures or if it was just the tires in general. I mean, it wasn't just you. I know a couple guys did, but can't take anything away from you know, what you guys did this evening. What a race indeed. I'll say, do you have any other thing to add before we go? I'm sorry, my daughter's going absolutely insane.
Well, congratulations to top 2, of course. They were a solid job there.
We're gonna catch you guys next week in Mexico, so hopefully your luck carries over into that race. Until then, another final congratulations to Amadeo and P2 and Enzo for grabbing the win this evening. We're going to sign it off and catch you guys next week at the Mexican Grand Prix. If you guys want to catch that race, make sure you tune in to the same channel, same time, so you can catch these guys racing another phenomenal race like they did this evening. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the viewers. Eke, congratulations one more time, mate. Solid race for yourself. We're going to sign off this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Hopefully everybody has a safe and awesome week. So we will see you come Thursday for GP3. Until then, good night, everybody.